In today's video, we'll be looking at the top 10 most weird laws around the world, so seat tight because we are about to get weird. Okay, let's begin. 10. You can't flush the toilet after hours in Sweden. If you're in certain parts of Sweden and need to go to the bathroom after 10 p.m., you're out of luck. It's not that you can't go to the bathroom, but you won't be able to make noise while you do it. This means that you will be forced to let it mellow until the morning. If you're a guy, you'll also need to go sitting down so that you don't make noise. The rule isn't followed in every part of the country, but if you have an annoying neighbor who wants to complain, they would technically have the law on their side. 9. Finnish taxi drivers must pay royalty fees for songs they play in their cars. Whenever you get into a cab, it's normal for the taxi driver to be listening to the radio as a way to make the ride more pleasant for everyone. In Finland, however, taxi drivers are required by law to pay royalty fees for songs they play while driving passengers. The logic of the law is that they're using the song for business while making a profit, so they must pay for the rights. We're all for intellectual property protection, but this seems a bit extreme. 8. It's illegal to wrestle a bear in South Africa. Not that South Africa has bears, but if it did, it would be illegal to wrestle with them. 7. You cannot be overweight in Japan. Getty Images. Save for sumo wrestlers, in an effort to prevent obesity in its citizens, Japan created the Metabo Law. This requires people between the ages of 40 to 74 to have an annual waist measurement performed at the doctor. Fines will be incurred if men have waists over 33.5 inches or 35.4 inches for women. 6. It's illegal for your chicken to cross the road in Georgia. Getty Images. Yep. That's right. In an effort to encourage people to keep their chickens under control, there is a statute in Quitman, Georgia that says you can be fined if your chicken should get loose. This means it cannot cross the road to get to the other side. 5. It's illegal to reincarnate without permission in China. Getty Images. Tibetan Buddhist monks are not allowed to reincarnate after they die unless they have been granted permission from the government. We're not sure how they enforce this, but China is known for having some strict laws. 4. It's illegal to kill Bigfoot in British Columbia, Canada. Pabradai Photo, Getty Images. When people first began citing Bigfoot or Sasquatch in the 1800s, British Columbia made it illegal to kill him/her/it. No one has ever captured proof of this hairy, giant creature, but if you should find it and kill it, you could be fined up to $250,000 if you do not have a proper hunting license. Washington State, just below the border, has a similar law. 3. You cannot die without a pre-purchased burial plot in part of France. In the town of Sarre-Pourang, you cannot die within the city limits unless you already have your burial plot purchased in the local cemetery. This has to do with the fact that the cemetery is full, so the mayor issued an ordinance in 2008. He added, "Offenders will be severely punished." My question is how? 2. It's illegal to ride a cow while drunk in Scotland. Before you get any crazy ideas and have too much Scottish whiskey, you should know you could get a ticket for drunk cow riding. Technically, the full 1872 law mandates people not be drunk when in charge of a cow, horse, carriage, or steam engine. In case you are wondering, the same law states you cannot have a loaded firearm on you while drunk. We have to admit, that's a pretty good rule. 1. Finally, it's illegal to fly a kite in Victoria, Australia. In Australia's southeastern tip of Victoria, home to Melbourne, it is illegal to fly a kite in a public space if it bothers another person. In fact, you cannot even play a game in a public place if it annoys someone else. Sounds like something we Americans would want. Listed as part of Summary Offences Act of 1966, the Aussies probably won't mind if you do decide to fly a kite while you visit. That's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment what you want to see in the next video, and subscribe.